Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a show I like to call TSNAN, which is, of course, an acronym for This Show Still Needs a Name. This is a game that I just bought because it was on sale, and it was really appealing to me. It's called Henchman Story, and I know, again, absolutely nothing about this one. And that's kind of cool. I think I've seen that company before somewhere. But I know the premise of this game. I don't know the actual... I don't know the actual story to it. I know the premise is you play as a henchman for a supervillain. Excuse me. Well, here we go. I'm excited. Are you excited? Because I am. New game. Capital gains your collateral damage in supernance. Oh, that's funny. Justice.
Yes, yes! Another victory for the invincible Lord Bedlam! Excellent work, my brothers and sisters. At long last, the first phase of my master plan is complete. Now, gather the spoils of our conquest, so that we may return to our fortress post-haste.
So you want all these pet supplies stacked in the truck?
Yes, stack the pet supplies in the trunk.
Huh.
Okay, just double checking because there is a lot of dog food here, and I'm just not sure the resale value is worth the back strain, you know? Oh, and do you care about organization? Like, should we sort it by animal, or...?
Just load the boxes! If you please, value combat.
Right.
Huh.
Sure. God damn it. Hey, Dave, can you help me with this?
Oh, sure thing, buddy. Try lifting with your legs. I hear that helps.
I meant help me lift the box, dude.
Okay, so I have the voices. I don't have a... I guess I get voice one of these ones, so I guess that's okay. I'm gonna give my voice a rest.
Oh, gosh, no. I'm a squad supervisor. I'm supervising.
Eh.
But I believe in you, Stan. You can do it.
Thanks.
Great work on that box, buddy. Way to go.
Thanks, the leg thing helped.
Thanks. You know,
That's
the whole
fine.
lift with your legs thing actually worked. I mean, you hear it all the time, so I just figured it was bullshit, but it really...
Hey, fellas. Doing some late night shopping for Fido, huh? That's cute.
Oh.
What kind of mud is it? Looking at the two of you, I'd guess something like a Yorkie, maybe a teacup poodle. But that's way too much food for a dog that you could carry around in your purse.
Oh, he's a super Saint Bernard? So yeah, he's huge. Massively big. Eats a ton. Shits are just, you know, gargantuan. Are you a dog person? Let me guess. Frenchie? Corgi?
Pitbull. But seriously, step away from the truck and keep your hands off the kibble. This puppy chow heist is over.
Oh, gosh. Oh, this is going to ruin Lord Bedlam's whole plan. I've got to warn him.
His plan? What about my plan? Hey, get back here!
Thanks for your commitment to the team, buddy. You've got this.
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, really? Why don't you show me exactly what you've got, pal?
Oh my god, I gotta use that one.
Let's
Can't
see.
get off.
I do know a few
you.
magic tricks. Some are even good. Have you got any cards? No? That's okay. I can work with change too. Just no dimes. I've got fat fingers, so sometimes I drop those.
Hey, what a coincidence. I know a magic trick too.
Oh, really? You know, it's always great to meet a fellow enthusiast. A lot of people make fun of it, but it takes real talent. What trick do you know?
Heh.
It's called Stop Stalling and Surrender Already. Heard of it?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I already like this game.
Well, it just may ring yours in a second. So what's it gonna be, Sunshine? Are you gonna come quietly or not?
You know I'm not paid to take option A. Well, here goes nothing. Bet you won't see this coming!
Did I get my ass beat? Probably. Yep. That's great. Oh my god, this is already really good. I like it. What if I become a superhero later? Oh, hey, it's got Antfish in it. That's cool. So, direction by Howard Wang, Caitlin Elizabeth. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess that's Antfish that's in this game. That's awesome, because Antfish was Nowadays, everyone wants to be a superhero. You see them posting gallantly on their news feed, and you think, sure, they're cool, but I bet I could do that too. I'll just do some sit-ups, start drinking diet soda, and add a little extra radiation to my coffee. Done deal. The thing is not to crush your dreams or anything. Most people really can't. Even if you catch that 1 in a million break, and land some superpowers instead of a cancer, it's a long shot at best. If you're some powerless schlub like the rest of us, no chance. Do a billion sit-ups, change your diet, whatever. When a bug hits a windshield, doesn't matter if the bug's been hitting the gym. It goes splat all the same. Trust me, I know better than anyone. This is me. With the big muscly dude, that's Captain Commander. Or was it Captain Commodore? One of the captains. Anyway, see the guy flying off the page there? That's me. My name is Stan, and I'm a henchman. Captain Whatever isn't the first person to punch me in the face, and he probably won't be the last. At least this time I got a free six-pack out of the deal when the guy saw I made cover of Hero Weekly. Hard to drink with a broken jaw, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. That guy in the creepy-looking mask is my boss, Lord Bedlam. No one's really sure what he's lord of exactly, but he's usually polite and pays us, so we don't ask. Supervillains don't always socialize with the henchmen, but Lord Bedlam likes to every once in a while. Says that because we're a smaller operation, we have a family mentality. Not sure I'd go that far. Being a small supervillain outfit means that we steal from pet supply warehouses, and that if some animal-themed boomerang breaks your elbow, you have to wash the blood out of the uniform yourself. It does not mean my coworkers are always brothers and sisters. I don't care how many times Lord Bedlam says it. Mostly, I think he wants to show up for the game night and pretend it's not weird. Doesn't help that the mask kind of gives him an unfair advantage at poker. Not that anyone's ever had the guts to bring it up. Honestly, though, it could be worse. We've got food, 4 walls, salaries, and healthcare. I mean, not good healthcare, but you take what you can get when you get your ass kicked for a living. After spending a few years drowning in debt, a job like this seemed pretty damn appealing. You know, moral quandaries aside. Also the frequent pain. Like I said, though, not every day ends in a superpowered beatdown. Most of the time, my life is pretty normal. Well, from a certain perspective. Issue 1. Clock in, clock out. This is my room. It's a little cozy, but it's as nice as anything I had in college. Plus, I get it all to myself. It's my cat saying hi. Lord Bedlam did some research, and I guess henchmen that live in private quarters perform 15% better than henchmen that live in a barracks. It's all about that psychological stuff. Drax says hi, everybody. Excuse me. Guess private bathrooms don't affect performance or something because we don't get those. So after I wake up, I grab my towel and toiletries and head to the locker room. The locker room isn't bad. I mean, it definitely smells a little funky, though part of that is my fault. I did get tossed in a garbage can a few weeks ago, after all. Also, sometimes the hot water in the showers cuts out for a second, so you end up yelping like a small dog and hopping around naked. That's super fun. Anyway, the line for the showers is always pretty long, so I start by heading for the sinks to brush my teeth.
Morning, Stan. You're looking chipper as usual.
What can I say, Dave? You brighten my day. And everything within a 200-foot radius.
I don't get to play the character. That's sad.
Well, gee, buddy, you know me. Just trying to make the world a better place, one smile at a time.
Oh my god.
I must have missed that at our mission station.
Never discussed how someone as disgustingly cheerful as Dave ended up being a henchman for Lord Bedlam. I'm not sure any explanation would suffice, honestly. He's just a smiling, corn-fed small-town doofus who happens to work for a supervillain. Go figure. Whatever his deal is, I'm stuck with him since he's my supervisor, which, as far as I can tell him, means that his job is to kind of exist, but with more enthusiasm.
So, pop quiz for you, buddy. What's your assignment for the day?
Well, we don't have an operation, and today is Tuesday, so that means I'm guarding a door.
Correct! You're assigned to guard the classified Level 4 research chamber. I'm glad that I could count on an experienced guy like you for something so important.
Oh my god.
Well, I've guarded it every Tuesday for years, so yeah, I guess you could call me experienced. I'm a regular veteran of standing next to a door.
Not just any door, a level 4 door, and Lord Bedlam has entrusted its protection to our team. It's a big responsibility. By keeping that door safe, you keep Lord Bedlam's plan safe, and Lord Bedlam's plans are going to help all of us. Doesn't it feel great, you know, to be a part of something bigger than yourself?
I'm pretty sure that's Antfish, but I can't tell exactly. Most of the time, henchmen fall into one of two categories. Either they think of it as a job, like me, or they've genuinely bought into their supervillain's cause or cult of personality. Dave is definitely the latter. I'm almost certain he has a Lord Bedlam tattoo somewhere. Like, I don't mean some wrist or ankle thing. I'm talking lower back.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Well, can't do such an important job smelling like this, so I'm gonna go take a shower. See you after assembly.
Looking forward to it, buddy.
After showering, shaving, and putting on my snazzy purple uniform, I head to the main hall for morning assembly, where we'll all be addressed by Lord Bedlam in person. The hall itself is pretty massive. Of course, it has to be since it doubles as our hangar. As anyone could tell by the ground jet helicopter hybrids that sit parked on the hall's east side. It's definitely more than enough room to fit all of us comfortably. After all, we only number about 200 or so, which is a lot less than some of the bigger supervillain outfits. At the far end of the hall, there's a small stage with a podium set up. A massive screen with a live feed of the stage sits above it, along with a full lighting rig like you'd see at a concert. My cat is jumping in front of the TV screen so I can't read what's going on. There's also some kind of ominous computer, but I've only ever seen it used for DJing at company functions.
Good morning, my loyal compatriots.
I think that might be Antfish, actually. Cloud, come here, buddy. Cloud. Cloud. Mercifully, Lord Bedlam's arrival distracts me from memories of Dave dancing to folk synth fusion music at last year's Christmas party. Not that the supervillain's ascent from beneath the stage is any more graceful. I don't know why he insists on making an entrance like this. In a world of superpowers, a stage elevator just isn't that impressive. Maybe he just gets a kick out of it, I don't know. Some of the guys eat it up.
Wow, yeah, you're the greatest, Lord Bedlam!
Cloud! Come on, kitty. Cloud, come on. Does he really react like that every morning, you ask? Yes. Yes, he does.
Thank you, thank you. I love the enthusiasm.
I love you, Lord Bedlam!
All right, maybe just a little bit less enthusiasm. Teeny bit.
Sorry, Lord Bedlam.
Yes, well. Moving on. Today is a normal Tuesday, so you should all know your daily assignments. If you've somehow forgotten, consult the laminated schedule you received at the beginning of the quarter. If you lost your schedule, see Sam Leonhardt in HR and she'll make a new one for you. But the printing fee will come out of your paycheck, just so you know. I mean, they're laminated after all. That's not free.
I like how business this is.
We do have some injury updates for you today. First, the good news. It looks like John Kess will walk again after that encounter with Muscle Master.
Oh my god.
We were all pulling for him. The bad news, Mace apparently has no idea who he is following his 7th concussion at the hands of the Shrouded Avenger, so he will not be returning to work. His family has received a fruit basket. For some light affair, we do have a birthday today. Congratulations to the Bacon Bruiser, who joined us in June after that unfortunate waffle iron incident forced the Breakfast Bandit into retirement.
Oh my god.
There will be some mini cupcakes in the East Break Room to
Game is
celebrate.
ridiculous.
Please feel free to treat yourself to one between shifts.
Move my table back.
And it looks like that wraps up our morning announcements. So let's go out there and work together to make this a great
down,
day.
buddy.
And remember, the secret cabals, juntas, and unfairly moderated LARPing message boards that manipulate our society must all be destroyed!
I like this
They
guy.
will pay for their crimes in blood! And when my master plan comes to fruition, we shall be the ones to exact the toll! Then we shall rip out the diseased heart of modern society and replace it with a newer, better heart of our own making. A heart that actually enforces the rules about period-appropriate clothing and has no limits on caps lock usage.
Oh my god, it's like a millennial got a fucking trust fund. Jesus. I'm sorry. I don't mean to swear, but gosh.
So says
I mean, I'm a millennial. It's like someone from my generation got a trust fund of $1 billion
Bedlam.
and just put it all into this. I mean, like, I'm talking about being a supervillain, you know.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
I like this guy. Yeah, I won't dance around it. Amiable or not, Lord Bedlam is still definitely a supervillain, and what we do is in a bit of a moral, black area. I suppose it's for a good cause, I think. The whole pay in blood thing was totally a metaphor, though. Lord Bedlam isn't about killing people. He does have that line. I made sure. After everyone files out of the main hall, we scatter to the far corners of the facility to start our workday. Today, that means I need to take a long walk through the south wing. It's not exactly a scenic hike. The sights are basically just what you'd expect from a hidden underground fortress. Stone walls, metal doors, and no windows. Still, it's nice to have nice to move about a little, considering my assignment. When I arrive, I find said assignment exactly as I expected. Metal door I'm guarding is just like all the others, except it's labeled 1385 and has a retinal scanner and a keypad next to it. Also, as expected, Dave arrived before me and is standing at rigid attention. Judging by his ragged breathing, he ran all the way here.
How's the door doing, Dave?
Oh, it's quiet so far, luckily. You're 1 minute and 35 seconds late, you know. If you were 8 minutes and 26 seconds later, I'd have to mark it down.
Noted. I'll remember to teleport next time.
You can teleport?
Yep, but only once a week, and only if I have a breakfast burrito with mango habanero sauce in the morning. Think you could hook me up? You know, for the team.
Well, gosh, Stan, that's outside of our team's budget. If it will keep you on schedule, then by golly, I'll
Oh my
see
God.
what I can do.
I like that guy too.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm already loving
It
this
helps
game.
if I get the one with the green packaging. You know, the one with the cactus mascot that wears the little sombrero.
I'll see what I can do. I
No,
gotta
no.
go check on the new guy first, though.
Over here.
What was his name?
Not sure, but he insists on calling himself Sith Player. He's taking this whole henchman thing very seriously.
Well, of course he is. It's serious work, Stan. So be sure to stay vigilant and keep an eye on that door, buddy.
You got it, boss. That's me. Super vigilant. But not vigilante vigilant, like villainously vigilant.
Not sure how much of that Dave heard since he's already halfway down the hall on his way to check on the rest of our squad, but he gives me a thumbs up as he turns the corner, leaving me and door 1385 to ourselves. And so my day of standing in an empty hallway begins. Seriously, on Tuesdays, that's pretty much all I do. Since it's level 4 clearance, almost no one ever uses the door. Oh, I guess I should explain. Level 4 clearance means that basically only Lord Bedlam or specially approved henchmen have access. In this case, it's a handful of engineers, and they rarely show up. Whatever's in there is apparently very important, but doesn't get a lot of love. Doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not paid to understand it. I'm paid to stand here, doing nothing. Yippee. You might think I'm living the life getting paid to stand around, but it does come with a problem. Boredom. Mind-numbing, agonizing boredom. So when Dave drops by to do his rounds, I find myself trying to start a conversation. It doesn't always work, and sometimes I regret it. Still, I feel like if I don't at least try to make my brain function just a little, it'll just shut down on me one day.
Hey there, buddy. How's your day going? All your tasks on schedule?
Hold on, let me check. Yep, door's still there. My sole task of standing beside it and waiting for someone to actually use it remains right on track.
Well, that's just swell. You're always on the ball, Stan. Was there anything I can do to help you out? Maybe get the facility crew down here to give that door the old spit shine.
I think the door's shiny enough for now. But do you mind if I ask you something? Non-work related, I mean.
Sure thing, buddy. Daily chats with the team are an important part of being a squad supervisor, after all. What's on your mind?
I guess I'll ask about dating.
So, how are things going with that dating app? Have any hot dates? Huh?
Oh, he blushed.
Oh, I don't know. I've chatted with a few girls on the app. I mean, it usually starts okay, but we always seem to have a difference in our beliefs.
What, like religion or something? I think there are specific apps for that if it's a big deal for you.
Oh, no, not that. It's just none
Oh
of
my
them
gosh.
seem to believe in Lord Bedlam's mission.
Shit, dude, you don't tell them you work for Lord Bedlam, do you?
Oh, no. I will never violate the sanctity of our brotherhood. But it's very important to me, so give them the bullet points of our code, and then they, unmatch me.
Damn, Dave. That's, sorry, man.
Thanks, buddy. I just wish I could date one of the girls here. It'd be so much easier. I've always really liked Jen from Squad 23.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly a lady killer, but I'm not quite the mess that poor Dave is. I could probably give him some useful advice. Then again, do I really need to go deeper? Improve for a profile?
Maybe you just need to spruce up your profile a little to get more matches. Widen the net a little, you know? What are you using for your profile picture?
The official headshot I got for work. Duh.
Really? With the background and everything?
Of course! It's my best photo!
Alright, fair enough. How about your description? What do you have there? A corny joke or something?
Gosh, no. It's a list of my qualifications, of course, and some key things I'm looking for in a partner.
Okay, I see the problem here. Dave, a dating profile isn't a job application. People won't swipe right on someone who makes them think of work.
But why not? I love work! I thought you did too!
Yeah, of course. So passionate about henchmaning. Just, you know, overflowing with passion. But some people want their job to stay out of their personal life. Like they have a box just for their job, and they just want it to stay there, in its own little job box. Not in the family box, or the boyfriend box, just the job box. Know what I mean?
You know, it's my policy to always be transparent with you, buddy. You lost me at job box.
Figured. Dave's so bought in Lord Bedlam's shtick that I don't really think the idea of work-life balance has ever crossed his mind. Better try a different
I
approach.
guess my point is, some people marry other people, and some people marry their job. I think you just married your job, Dave.
You think? Maybe you're right. I might just not have room for both Lord Bedlam's cause and a lady friend in my heart.
Maybe not, dude. Maybe not.
Not sure if that's 100% accurate, but at least he feels better about it. When Dave's feeling his best, my job gets easier. Sometimes the conversations go better, sometimes they go worse. Luckily, they all eventually end, and Dave leaves to check in with the other members of the squad. After that, it's another long, eventless stretch of waiting in silence before I'm eventually relieved for lunch, and I head to the cafeteria. It's kind of cool. You get a henchman life. The cafeteria isn't much different from what you might find in a high school or a prison. Really depends on your perspective, I guess. There are long, stained tables with uncomfortable plastic benches attached to a tile floor. That is probably what a girl's war veteran would look like in front of them, in floor form. The faint smell of mold and hopelessness. Most of Lord Bedlam's fortress is in much better shape, so it's strange that the cafeteria is so banged up, right? Wrong. See, Lord Bedlam may be head honcho everywhere else, but this place has its own dark master. History teaches us that whoever controls the food supply gains incredible leverage. The lord of this terrible domain learned that lesson well. So as long as Lord Bedlam gets his tuna melt, this despot has an absolute autonomy. Janitors, maintenance, engineering, none can defy his will. Not here, in the heart of his kingdom. So rose Antonio Giamatti, master of the cafeteria, my stomach's personal tormentor.
Next! Hey, talking to you, pal!
Oh, sorry. What's on the menu today, Chef Antonio?
We got bologna casserole, bologna hot dish, and bologna surprise.
Bologna. For a month, bologna. That train we hijacked last month must have had 5 cars full of this stuff because we haven't seen any other meat since. I glanced down at my options and I only see 2. Though they are each labeled as hot dish and casserole, they look exactly the same. Cheeky bastard. Maybe the surprise is different. I guess bologna surprise.
I think I'll try the bologna surprise.
You got it! Surprise! It's casserole.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
What? You say you want a surprise, so I surprise you with which one you get. You're surprised, ain't you?
I mean, technically, but those 2 dishes are exactly the same.
To say, you little shit. What do you know about the art of cooking, huh? You think you're some 5-star chef or something? Just 'cause they look the same don't mean they taste the same.
But you're right. I don't know anything about cooking.
To say,
Oh, shoot, sorry.
But
I know.
you're
It's very different.
Thank you for the meal.
and
Thank you for the meal, Master Chef Antonio Giamatti.
it's a start.
As I walk to my seat, I have a sinking feeling that I made a horrible mistake. Maybe there's some hidden meaning here about illusion of free will or something. Or maybe I should just remember that you can never beat a chef in their own cafeteria.
Next! Come on, Oberon, get a move on! I know they got lines.
That guy's a
in
jerk.
English,
The guy
don't
up in
you
the-
pretend you don't know how it works 'cause you call it a tuberous.
This little chef guy's a jerk.
Come on.
I don't like him. He's kind of mean. I'll tell you what my day was like after lunch, but honestly, it wasn't any more exciting than the first half of it. So I adored some more, had a few more awkward conversations with Dave, and clocked out. The only thing I did differently today was take advantage of my personal food stash for dinner. It's running low, only a few protein bars and ramen packets left, but better to tap into that than face Antonio again. So yeah, it's like I said, other than my apparent rivalry with our lunchman, I live a pretty normal life most days. Sleep, eat, work, and repeat. Thrilling stuff. Of course, not every day is the same. We have different assignments each day of the week, for one thing. And every now and then, we have what Lord Bedlam calls Operation. In other words, supervillainy. As it happens, this Wednesday is an Operation Day. I'm going to call that an episode. Thanks, everybody. How do I say... Oh, I can say it right here. Alrighty. Thanks for watching this. See you some other time, everybody. And if anyone happens to watch this and comment something, please let me know of a name you think of. Because I'm still looking for a name for the show. Bye.